So Deborah, in your experience, what other sort of problems might Chinese students have?
Well, of course, most Chinese students have a very happy, uncomplicated time in Sheffield, I'm very proud to say. But like any nationality of student, problems can come along, especially when you're far from home and far from the people who know you best. There are things like immigration, for example. I worked in student support and guidance for many years, and there we were able to support lots of students with lots of problems or lots of issues. One of the big things there is to do with immigration, and I think that one of the problems that Chinese students sometimes face is not reading our information carefully enough, but either going to other websites or asking their friends for advice about immigration matters. And these change so often and are so complicated. If you get it wrong, you can ruin your chances of staying in Britain. So that's something where I think Chinese students need to, of course, rely on your friends for personal support, but when it comes to legal matters like immigration, come to the experts. You don't have to pay for it. Well, you're paying our salaries with your fees and so on, thank you very much. So, that's why we're here. It's your right to this service. And it can save so many problems even if what we're telling you is quite complicated and quite long, it's better to tackle it in good time and slowly. The other kinds of problems we might see are problems of feeling a bit lonely or isolated. It's fine if you get a group of friends quickly, but most students don't make their good friends quickly. It takes time. And we have a lot of students coming because basically they haven't fitted in yet. They don't feel they fit in. So we would encourage students to come for advice about how to learn some new skills or how to join things which are going to help them meet different kinds of people, new people, and get new sorts of experience. Sometimes students will have family problems which are so much more difficult if you're a long way from home. If there's a problem between your parents, for example, or with a relative, or something sad happens at home, it's good to come and ask someone for advice. Again, we know it's difficult if your family's having problems. It's not public business, but we will treat it very sensitively, and it's normal in Britain for people to trust in somebody in the university to talk about something like that, and we might be able to give you good advice about how to make sure that you don't suffer academically during the difficult time that you're going through. Sometimes students are struggling academically and don't know how to talk to their tutor. They want advice about how can I tell my tutor that I don't like this subject, or that I don't think I don't feel confident. So we can help them sometimes just with the language that they need.